Hello, world. It is Tuesday, May 30th, 2023, and looking out the window at Defiance. It's a beautiful sunny day today. 60 degrees this morning when I went out for a walk with the dogs, but I think it's going to be hot. I think most of this week it's going to be quite warm during the day. Remember to hydrate. It's really important to keep hydrated. The devotion for today is entitled Bread by Marin Tirabassi. And Marin bases the devotion upon the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 36, New Revised Standard Version. And I think I may have read this one before because it's actually out of the book, Rise Up Spirituality for Resistance. A woman gave me her Uncle Gunnar's flag. He was an Olympic skier for Norway, never a medalist. When he immigrated to the United States, he was so homesick. He bought a full-size Norwegian flag, now in the corner of my living room, and marched with it on Leif Erikson's day. Gunnar's story came with the flag. His family owned a bakery in Oslo. They would bake loaves halfway, hollow a space for messages from the resistance during World War II, and then put them back in the oven. Gunnar, 10 years old, would ride his bike to deliver bread to those who waited. We are people of flags and bread. Each of us needs something to hold or hug or wave, so we remember people and places we love. When I finger my grandma's locket or stick a magnet on my grandson's refrigerator art, I remind myself of the community for whom I march or vigil, for whom I compose each email, phone call, letter, post. Touching some tattered memorabilia of the heart changes everything for me. But taste is even more personal than touch. When I eat naan, or khubz arabi, or baba or banak, hoe cake, injera, or pan dulce, with someone beyond my community, something holy is broken into miracle multiplication. And I always find messages of resistance baked warm and risky into communion bread. Communion feeds me, not with mystical metaphor, but gluten-free, local church, crumbs on the carpet bread. And Marin's prayer. God, nourish me, so sometimes I may sit on the ground and be fed, and sometimes I can be the kid on the bicycle heading to the next upper room. Amen. Today, this devotion reminds me of a couple different things. One is how connected we are by the things on our plates, and how much richer our lives are with the diversity of foods. I mean, as I think back on my childhood, maybe there was an Italian restaurant. Mexican was few and far between, but certainly beyond those two, I can't think of any other kind of cultural foods that were available in restaurants, let alone in the grocery store. And today, there's so much diversity, and I think we're the richer for it because I love trying different foods and different cultures' foods and experiencing them. Found some wonderful dishes in my life and in my travels overseas, and some incredible experiences. The other part of the devotion is, yes, the food is wonderful, but it's also the community that we build in sharing it. When I think of the people who have prepared my food and when I've traveled, or people I've sat down and eaten with from different cultures and experiencing their culture and their rituals, and getting to know them as people. The table is a definite place for us to gather and get to know one another and appreciate our diversity. And it reminds me that the communion table that we celebrate is inclusive. Everyone is invited to the table. All are invited to be fed. And it's there that we build community with each other. And if you're a spiritual or religious person, with God and with Christ, it was a table given for us to build community. Well, I hope you have a good day. Hope to talk to you again tomorrow. This may be I'll be taking a break for about 3 weeks. I'm going to be kind of on a mini sabbatical. So today's Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, I'll finish out this week. But then you may not see me for about 3 weeks, or maybe even a little more, because as soon as I come back from my sabbatical, I have to leave to go to the United Church of Christ General Synod, which is a every other year gathering of delegates from the church. And this year I am a delegate. So anyway, I hope you have a good day and hope to talk to you soon.